Hi everyone, Wolfie Rankin here. I haven't been collecting much vinyl at the moment, but I'm sort of looking for some RSD stuff that's coming out quite soon. I'm looking at an Aha single, Take On Me, and there's a David Bowie coming out too, and I'm not sure what title that was, but I'm going to give that a look, and if I can get that, I'll grab that. Now, there's a few things that have come out in recent days, and I've been talking to Nile Rodgers now and then on Twitter, and he was talking about this single. This is a brand new record by Chic, and it's called "I'll Be There." Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, and it's beautiful clock design there. Little problem, there was a little bit of a split there, and that often happens for those who don't buy picture discs online much. There's a thing where quite often these packages get split. Now, what can you do? The record was in one piece, so I'm happy about that. Oh, it's got another little split down the bottom. Didn't notice that. Oh, yeah. So that often happens. That's a problem. In fact, quite often when people get deliveries, there's often a split of some kind in even in the cardboard packs. So it's got something to do with the shaking of the package over a period of time, and that just the record just sort of cuts through the box. Big problem. So there's that. Now, oh, what over here? This one over here, I meant to put it over with the rest of them. Now, this is a bit of a novelty thing that's just kind of come out in the last few weeks. This is the Nickelodeon album, and it's got, Ren and Stimpy, and it's got Rocco's Modern Life on it, and Cat Dog, Real Monsters, and a few things like that. And it's got songs, it's got the themes from the cartoons and songs that were in the cartoons. Like it's got Happy, Happy, Joy, Joy by Ren and Stimpy, and so on. Now, what's cool about this record is that there were only 500 released. And the record inside is a kind of a swirly, muddy, green, slimy kind of concoction. And these were going like hotcakes. And I managed to get myself one, which is really rather cool. So I'm pleased, very pleased that I was able to pick that one up. Also, there was a Nirvana single released, and it was sort of a split color. It was kind of like blue and pink, and it looked quite interesting. And I sort of ummed and ahed about it. Well, will I get that or will I not? And I kind of went, nah, I don't know. And then I kind of went back to it, and I had another look, and I decided I'd buy it. But the trouble was, it was one of those sites, and I don't know whether you've come across this before, but sometimes when you're buying a record or something that's kind of, almost out of stock, people will actually pinch it out of your cart as you're checking out, which really peeves me a lot. So I was trying to check out and it wouldn't take my card, and I didn't understand why. And then I realized that the thing that was in my shopping cart was no longer in my shopping cart. Now, I think really when web pages do these kinds of things, they should make it so that it gives you at least 10 minutes to check out. Sometimes, you got problems with your credit card, there's not enough money in it, or maybe, for some reason you typed in the wrong number or whatever. So I just missed it by that much. So I didn't get it. So it's probably on eBay or something now for heaps of money. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not really a Nirvana fan, so never mind. The other thing that I've got is this came out recently. I don't know whether people overseas would be that familiar with Countdown, but Countdown was a massive, massive pop music show here in the 1980s. 70s actually. Started in the 70s and went through to the 80s and kind of died around about then. But they had live groups on at the time, and then they started showing a lot of video clips as well. And this has got basically many of the people who appeared on the show during the 70s and 80s. It's a double disc. Um, so it starts off with Skyhooks Living in the 70s, a local group, and it ends with Cyndi Lauper, True Colours. So it's got local and overseas people. It's got Sapla Pouvoir. I never really know how to say that. But, you know, that was a big hit. John Mellencamp's on there, The Angels, Kiss, Iggy Pop, a lot of groups. This is a great CD. So if you're a fan, it doesn't matter if you don't know anything about the show, there are a lot of really cool songs on this compilation album, and it's really well worth having. So there's that. Also, I was listening to the radio before, and I heard something, and the thought occurred to me, I wonder if the Americans or the English or whoever's, you know, into AC/DC know this one. This concerns the song TNT. I'm bad and mean and mighty unclean. Do you know where that was derived from? And some of you might be going, I know everything about AC/DC, but I don't know that. It comes from a Mortein commercial. Mortein was a fly spray ad that came out around about the 50s and had been played throughout up to the 80s and 90s. I think even today you'll still see it. And they had this little character called Louis the Fly. Louis the Fly, I'm Louis the Fly, straight from rubbish tip to you. I'm bad and mean and mighty unclean, afraid of no one except the man with a can of Mortein. Hate that name, Mortein. So, yeah, that's where it comes from, believe it or not. Anyway, hoping that I might get a little bit more vinyl to show off later on. And, did I show you this? Did I hold up that? I got a DVD. Yeah, I got Interstellar. I just thought I'd show you that too. Why not? Been getting a few DVDs lately. Unfortunately, I got a what do you call it? Blu-ray, and I tried to play it in my computer, and it wouldn't play. No more of those. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm happy that you watched my video, and I would make more in future. But yeah, at the moment, my thing is writing a book. Believe it or not. I'm actually sitting here in the evenings and occasionally writing a page or two of stuff. Now, my philosophy is that with writing a book, I don't want to sit here and write a lot of nonsense for 50 pages. I want to be inspired by something, and I usually have ideas while I'm in the shower or walking the dog or eating, and I'll go, oh, that sounds really good. Maybe I could use that. And so I'll be inspired, and I'll have these ideas, and I'll write these ideas down. And I'm writing it from the beginning of the book, which is a sensible thing to do. But a friend told me that, you know, you could write any part of the book and just kind of put all the bits and pieces together at the end. And there was a part where I really wondered how my character and these other characters were going to relate to each other. And I'd been going through this in my mind. And the other day I thought, I'm just going to sit down and write and see what comes out. And I did that, and it sort of worked really quite well. I'm pleased, but I think I can tinker with it a bit more. But yeah, I'm writing this book, and I haven't stopped, and I think I'm actually going to complete the entire thing, which is surprising for someone like me, because I usually don't. I've attempted before, but I've run out of ideas, and it's just gone poof. But I know what I'm going to do with this one right from the beginning to the end. So it's coming together. It'll be slow, and I don't know what exactly I'm going to do with it once I've finished it. I've got a few friends who have published books and so on in the past. And so I'm hoping that somehow it gets published. I might go Kindle. I might go hard copy. I don't know. So I'm only concentrating on getting the thing done. If I can get that done and say I've done it, and I think I'll be happy. So that's what's going on with me. I hope you're having a good time. I hope everything's working out well for you, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.